Peace, family. Peace, YouTube. No disrespect to the Giants. This is not a Knicks video, though. I know I don't got on my Giants colors, but I already explained earlier that I retired my colors. I'm in my civilian clothes with Saquon. And as long as Saquon is sidelined, I'm sidelined from wearing my Giants colors. But I'm going to represent New York always, so I got on my Knicks colors. You know what I'm saying? Our New York brothers. And I just want to make a real quick shout out to the Giants, man, because this season is gonna be a bitch. It's fucking hard, and I'm not monetized right now, so I'm gonna curse my ass off on this one. I'm sick, man, and it took me all day to make this video in particular because after I watched that, I watched the NBA Finals. I was thinking about the Giants. I took a moment after the finals to watch highlights of the finals and watch highlights of the Giants to collect my thoughts so I could make a video. I got inspired to make a video about LeBron and Jimmy Butler, and there's no way I could touch that subject and not speak about what's going on in my own backyard. So I had to kick it about the Giants. And I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. Today I was so gassed up, yo. But you know what? I was really down on Danny Dimes. I've really, I've been hearing people talk about it was a mistake to draft Saquon Barkley, which I really feel is some bullshit. But as they only saying that because he's hurt at the moment, and we know how people try to play running backs when in the NFL in this era and depreciate them. But that being said, to all you people that feel that way, eat something and keep him out your mouth if that's how you're gonna talk. Because in reality, he ain't going nowhere. And I'm glad we stuck with him because the NFL doesn't appreciate running backs, and we're not gonna get equal value trading him. So when shit turns around, Danny Dimes, if he gets his shit together, won't be the only one responsible for the Giants getting back to the glory days because Saquon will be here. Now, while he's not here, it's a good time for that offensive line to get their shit together and a good time for Danny Dimes to get his shit together. And today was a day where I seen a lot of flashes of what we could be and a lot of feeling like if Saquon was there, we will be winning this game. And I got to be honest with you, I haven't felt like that any game that we played this season until today. So I got to say that even though we lost again, yo, I feel fucking good about Daniel Jones, B. I really do. I really like what I saw from this fucking idiot finally. Word that everything I love, that motherfucker could play. But that line of ours is killing him. And it's the same shit with Eli. And I don't mean to go back to Eli, but I used to see it with Eli, and I got tired of arguing with Giants fans because people in New York just like to blame somebody. They just need a scapegoat, and sometimes shit is not that simple, or sometimes the person that's in the limelight or is supposed to be the leader or whatever gets blamed for the shit the most. New Yorkers, they just on that shit. Oh, he's getting paid the money, or he's the quarterback. They find some simple reason that makes the person obligated to take that responsibility and blame. Whatever. I'm a little more fair and realistic, and I realize that the Giants, they've been the organization has been fucking up because we haven't been drafting, repairing the line after losing all of the great linemen we used to have back in the days. So what happens is Eli starts to struggle after we have our last little Super Bowl run, and he looks really bad. He before he leaves the league, he basically gets chased out the league between the bad team he was playing on in that line because he was getting older and he couldn't afford to fucking get hurt. He was getting sacked so much, and he left. And not on a note that most of us wish he did, but at the end of the day, we will always hold Eli in a high regard, and we will always defend him, and we will always bring up the fact that he beat the Patriots twice, and for that he will forever be the greatest Giant quarterback ever until we do something else more phenomenal than that in someone else's tenure. But for now, what Eli accomplished, I will all due respect to the greatest football player to ever play, Mr. Lawrence Taylor. I have to say that the accomplishment that Eli Manning managed to do while wearing a Giant uniform is the only thing that makes me prouder than anything Lawrence Taylor did. It's the only thing that I can pull out of my back pocket and know that you can't say shit about that. Just like you can't say shit about LT. And so I can't say which one means more, but like I said, I do have to be honest and say it is a bigger accomplishment only because of how much the Patriots were dominating football when Eli happened to do it. Now I know LT played against a way better competition, and his Super Bowls are also spaced out. And regardless of which time period you want to pick, he was a catalyst in winning both Super Bowls. But the Patriots and Bill Belichick, we have to be honest, are something special. And in football history, they will be remembered as probably the greatest football franchise ever. And Eli Manning was capable of defeating them twice when it mattered most in the Super Bowl. And that accomplishment, when you compare that to anything that mostly anyone has ever done as a franchise, besides the Patriots being who they were, I am a very proud Giants fan. Now, I said all of that to say that, unfortunately, Daniel Jones has inherited Eli's curse. And it's not fucking fair. And that curse is why Saquon is sitting on the sidelines. Whether we want to acknowledge it or not, it's not the play that actually happened at that moment that injured Saquon. I guarantee you. It was a buildup of hits and circumstances and situations and his legs going through so much shit that by the time that one occurrence happened, my man got injured. Now, Daniel Jones showed flashes of what he could be today. And what I saw was fucking amazing. Straight up. The motherfucker, the drive that he put together in the third quarter, yo, I didn't see that shit coming from nowhere. I would have never, I don't care about other games. No. This game was different because the Rams are good on both sides of the ball. The mindset and the position that the Giants were in it was not favorable. And as an outsider looking in, I'm not going to say that the Giants themselves doubted their position. But as an outsider and a fan, and after everything we've seen this season so far, there's no way that we couldn't think in a negative aspect and in a negative light when it came to winning this game today. But, family, did you see what Daniel Jones pulled off today? Did you see the skill set? And I got to be honest, I had to go back and watch the highlights because there was a couple of plays that happened when he threw the ball and I was like, oh, he overthrew it or this and that. There was only probably one play where he threw it to the tight end and he was running a slant, and instead of throwing it into the numbers, he threw it a little high. But most of his accuracy today at certain points, even the interception at the end of the game, bro, that's where the fucking ball had to go. The defender knew that. He put it where it needed to be, and the defender just was there. But the fucking kid today, the drives that he put together in the fourth quarter, and like I said a second ago, in the third quarter, I couldn't, especially that third quarter drive, bro. That was fucking dope. That was dope. When I saw him with the capabilities, I saw the man. Wow, serious, y'all. He blew my mind today because I really, really did not think he was a good pick. I thought a lot of times when I was hearing people talking about trading Saquon, I kept thinking to myself, why are they not talking about Daniel Jones? He's trash. He's garbage. He's not showing us shit. And then lo and behold, today he fucked me up. He showed me poise. Even then, when they were sacking him today, he didn't fucking fumble. He got touched a lot today, and you can see he's getting it. You literally can see the nigga conscious is making a conscious physical effort not to drop the fucking ball like he's supposed to. And I can't complain. The play got broken up. It happens, and he did the appropriate thing. Finally, the shit, yo, for real, y'all. He's showing competence and potential today. And yo, I'm excited. I know that this season is shit. I know we probably not gonna do a damn thing. We lucky if we win 3 or 4 games somewhere in the schedule. I gotta look and see where we could squeeze a win or two in there. If we could get 3. The way we playing because of that goddamn offensive line, that needs time to gel, man. And that's the reality. And ain't no trade for Saquon Barkley gonna get us anything back in return. What we need to just keep doing is drafting, restocking that line. Let Jones keep showing us the shit he's doing. What he did today, if he can continue that and the coach can continue to give us a decent game plan like he did today on offense, man, the defensive side, we see them learning as they go. The same could be said for the offense finally with no, even in the loss, man, I could really say that I saw growth with this team finally, man. Mistakes and all, and I'm happy with that. I'm sorry I made this a long ass video, but the Giants deserved it because they did their fucking thing even in the loss, and I want to give them their props. And I want to apologize to Daniel Jones for calling him all kind of bandejos and all kind of other stuff behind his back. But in public, I'm letting him know today he showed me he got skills. So I'm going to fall back and I'm going to see what he does this season. And I'll be on standby with the Giants video because, like I said, I'm on my civilian mode when it comes to the Giants because my man ain't playing and I'm hurting right now, just like he is. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to holler. I'll get back to you soon. Once again, Giants, keep it up. Let's win a goddamn game or two. And I'm out of here because I got it like that. Peace.